What the f is this, FIFA? That's the read? If you don't get this kid out of my... Bruh. Come on, Mr. Cause, at least say hi. That's why you... What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the new promo that is hitting MUT 22 tomorrow. It's called Gridiron Guardians. It's formerly known as the MUT Heroes promo. This one usually drops in early October, and it's going to be going live tomorrow, October 1st. It's a promo that usually gets us to Most Feared, which will probably be the biggest promo of the year. And I think also Kralo may have teased when Most Feared can be expected. We'll talk about that a little while into the video. This promo definitely has pros and cons. We're going to go over all of the cards that are included in it, the solo challenges, and of course the free rewards that you can earn, which I think are pretty solid. So let's get into it. Various overalls in this promo, and we're going to start with a list of 82 overalls. I think every team is represented, but every team doesn't have like a high overall card. There is a pretty large group of 86 overalls, and I think also their objective here was to cover every position because we get kickers and punters in the promo. And you will also notice that in the card art, which the card art looks absolutely fantastic, there is a kind of a comic strip or comic book. You know, you see Power Rush move here for Grady Jarrett. I think that each player is going to have one thing that they excel at. And my overall takeaway from this promo and from these cards, right, is if you pay attention to the speed, like most of us will, a lot of these cards are pretty slow, unfortunately. And I'm thinking that's for two reasons. One of them you'll see in a moment, but the other is because I think these cards are supposed to purposely focus or have one attribute on the card that is purposely kind of boosted up more than it normally would be. So you see like Elvin Kamara there, he has the break tackle, short route running for Amari Cooper. So you'll notice the speed is slower on all of these cards, but I think the highlighted attribute on the card art is the one that's boosted. And they've done things like that in the past with MUT Hero, so I'm not surprised that they're doing it. The good thing here is that there is, lack of speed. That's not the good thing. But there are obviously power-ups and chems that are going to boost these cards. But also there's going to be a specific strategy item that we'll see in a moment. Now this promo has a bunch of overalls, 82s, 86s, and 90s, but it also is going to have 4 champions. And the champions are going to be 92 overalls. We'll see the sets in a little while. They were able to tease 2 of them on GMM today. So the first one is Fred Warner, and the second one is CMC Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, like I mentioned earlier, very slow. Even with CMC, 88 speed, not the greatest. The other 2 champions will be revealed later on Twitter tonight. So be on the lookout for that. We'll definitely have videos dropping when all of this content goes live. And here we go. So we are going to get solos, and within these solos, you'll notice on this screen that you can earn a free 90 overall GG player. It will be an end cap, meaning that you cannot collect it, can't auction it, can't trade it. But the good news is you're going to be able to earn a second 90 overall. We'll talk about that in a moment. But that one is an end cap. There will be missions here. The missions basically will take you on over to the Ultimate Challenges, and the Ultimate Challenges, of course, will be the solos that you're going to play. One of the items that you can earn in this promo is a strategy item specific to the GG players. So any GG players that you have on your team, once you equip this strategy item, look to your right. Look at all of the boosted attributes that it's going to affect. This item will only work during the promo, and the promo is running from 10/1, which is tomorrow, until 10/14. And Kralo kind of emphasized 10/14 as if it was an important date. Maybe that's going to be the start of the Most Feared promo, which is usually a promo that is multiple weeks. So we'll see. But that strategy item will only work during that period as well. But look at all the boosts. That's why I'm kind of assuming that these cards were lower overall in speed because of all of those boosts that you can apply with that specific strategy item. So here are the solos in the ultimate missions, ultimate challenges, whatever we want to call them. You'll notice there at 100 stars, you can get a 90 NCAT GG player. So again, that's the one that we saw on the screen a few shots ago. That's going to be one free card, but there's also going to be objectives, and those are usually like, 3,000 passing yards, 200 rushing yards in a game, random things like that. Kralo said he wasn't able to get a screenshot of those, but that's going to be a way to earn a second 90 overall GG player. The good thing about that one is that it will be auctionable, it will be tradable. So we get one free 90 NCAT player and one free 90 that you can trade or sell. So I think that's a W. The cards themselves aren't the greatest in my opinion, unfortunately, but I think the free rewards, they did a good job with those. We'll have to wait and see what the two champions that are going to be revealed look like later on Twitter tonight. That could really change my, thoughts on this promo a ton. Kralo and RG on GMM seem to kind of hint that those two cards are really, really good, and they can't wait to be able to for them to be revealed. They were a little sad they couldn't reveal them on GMM. Here's some looks at the solos. They pretty much emphasize that these would be really quick and easy experiences, so we all like we all like fast solos that don't take forever, so that sounds like a W as well. We do have some exchange sets, so you can exchange various items to get GG players. Remember, there's going to be 82s, 86s, and 90s, and then the champions will be 92s. So the heroes are the 90 overall cards, I believe. That is correct. And we'll take a look at the sets here in a moment. We got exchange, heroes, and champions. So we saw the exchange section. The heroes are how you're going to be earn the 90 overalls, and to earn those you have to put 4 86s and 5 82s. That's going to give you the 90. Remember, 2 of these can be earned for free. I think the best one by far is the Jamal Adams, so we'll probably be picking that one up as one of our free cards, and then after that I really don't know. The rest of them are just a little too slow for me. And then finally, here's what the sets look like. So they are wild card. You don't have to put these specific ones in there, but they do require 4 86s and 5 82s. They also give you the power-up. So like this one would give you the Jamal Adams power-up once you complete the set. And then the champions are going to require 3 90s. Now the good thing about this is that not only will you get the CMC, in this case, the 92 overall, you're going to get his power-up, and you're going to get a fantasy pack that lets you get 3 of the 90s back in return. So I think that is a huge W. Hypothetically, you could put in, like Stephon Gilmore, Mike Gesicki, and Jamal Adams all into this set, and you're going to get the CMC, you're going to get his power-up, and all 3 of those cards back. And like I mentioned, it's going to be a fantasy pack, so that doesn't mean the 3 cards you put into this set are the 3 cards you're going to get back. You get to pick the 3 in return. I think we're going to see a method like we've done with other promos, especially for all my no money spent guys, where you can build out the champion, right? Sell the champion, sell his power-up, and just keep the 3 90s, and it's going to be a really, really good way to boost your team and kind of help upgrade the squad without spending a ton of coins. So we'll definitely go over the math and what it takes to do that and how to make it cost-effective for you guys. I think this promo really depends on who those 2 other champions are. If they're big names, if they're legends, if they're cards people really want, it could turn into a W. Right now, I would say it's like in between a W and an L, because a lot of the cards are really slow, but the strategy item boosts those cards, which is going to make them a little bit better. And, you factor in that, plus your other strategy items and the other chemistries that you're probably going to have on your team and the power-ups. And then also, you get 2 cards for free. So we'll see how it pans out. Of course, when this content goes live tomorrow, we'll have videos covering everything you need to know and do with it. But let me know your level of excitement on this promo. Give me a grade 1 through 10. What do you think? I'm going to say like a 7, 7.5, but has room for improvement if those other 2 champion cards are really, really good. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.